Since we're on a nostalgic trip, I feel like it's a great time since I'm creatively bankrupt and haven't uploaded in a month. I feel like it'd be very appropriate if we go to Kanemate's channel and look at his old videos to see what we were like back then.
Oh yeah, we were in those.
All right, so here's
Look,
Kane. There's this little guy.
yep, we,
I'm
we
not
all
gonna
know him.
lie. For how much we screw with him, let's be honest. Kane's art has really improved.
Yeah, let's start this video off on a high note, Kane. If you're seeing this video, low key, you're cooking.
Yeah, like Loki,
We
your
are just
art.
nostalgic for your old videos.
Yeah, like this Sonic one. This looks like it came straight out of a manga. This looks awesome.
They're real.
Oh, that was the inspiration.
Bro.
In that place,
Yeah,
you
that's
completely succeeded, Kane. Good on you.
good job.
Yeah, like if there's one thing I can say is that his art is pretty consistent and really good.
Yeah, it only gets better.
Even his old art, I like. It'll just have a certain charm to
It has
it.
a charm. Yeah.
All right, let's start with "So My House Flooded" animation.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know that it was an anime. Dude, this one did pretty swell.
Yeah, especially for the time.
Yeah. This was 4 years ago, dude.
Dang.
We were we were like still in elementary school.
Yeah, this was like 6th grade.
This was 6th grade. This was middle school.
Yeah, exactly. Early middle school Kanemates.
Yep, that's right. I'm doing
That's right.
animations
I'm
now.
doing animations
And I'm
now.
recording in my closet right now, so you can hear me clearly.
Dude, I remember the Sonic shirt.
Dude, the freaking Snock shirt.
I
Holy
miss the
Pete.
Snock shirt.
Yeah.
Dude, also, Kane sounds so different.
Okay, I love how Kane has like a self conscience like version of him, like the devil and angel on his shoulder,
Yeah.
and how he never used it again.
Honestly, I want to see him make a comeback.
Yeah, what happened to freaking like little Kane?
Little
Lil
Kane.
Kane.
I like
Where
how there's
is
a
he?
tiny black bar in the bottom of the screen.
Oh, honestly, my videos do that sometimes. I can't even hate.
Yeah, like, I don't think this was probably animated in Adobe. He might have done, like, Super HD.
Yeah. Okay, can we just give us that? This was a sixth grade Kane made this,
This
and
is,
for what it's worth, this is like really impressive.
yeah, this
still.
isn't bad, like, I'm not gonna lie.
This is pretty solid.
I mean, to be fair, my art style was worse back then.
Yeah.
Wow, this video sucks.
Even Kane doesn't like it. Why?
Yo, it's my old channel.
Yeah, I'm in a Blazing Sonic video.
This was back when he
oh,
was
this
called
is still
Blazing
during
Sonic. We didn't even touch on that.
I'm in a Kanemates video, technically.
Yeah. Hey, well, let's
This
continue.
Without the air duct.
Ran.
I'll do a lot more of these soon, so look forward to that. Okay, we're gonna continue. Okay, yeah, so I had a flood recently.
The black bars.
I don't want to. I don't like that. I forgot about that.
The Help.
And it kind of flooded my house. Well, not really my house. We're fine now. It didn't get anywhere.
I just now realized it took Kate a little bit to figure out how to shade.
Okay, I honestly like how it looks though.
It does. There's a certain charm to it. Oh, and this is back when he did end cards.
Dude, Kane, if you're watching this, if you take anything from this video, please bring back end cards. Those things are so cool.
So anyway, here's the story of how my house got flooded. So I was starting out when I finished the video, and
Nice.
I was with my friend.
It's me.
It's Big Man.
We were talking about stuff, and then my dad comes in and tells us we have to leave. As the good little boy I am, I said yes.
I think this was back when Kane had that little kiddie table with like the colored chairs.
Obviously, you guys probably don't know what we're talking about, but at the time, Kane had like colored chairs at like a little table.
Yeah.
I think that's what that's supposed to be.
I mean, he was better at making chairs and like sitting down positions than I was, so I commend you, Kane.
Yeah. Nothing but respect.
This
But
was back
it was
when
also
Kane was
11
bald.
o'clock at night, so I was confused.
Good old days.
He was also trying to hurry me up. Okay, Dad, why are we hurrying up? It's not there's anything bad happening right now, right? Oh,
I kind of like how you can't see his arms. Honestly, I kind of wish he kept that.
Yeah, I like the simplicity of
Yeah.
this, honestly.
It's really
so my house
simplistic.
flooded. Cool. And I get in the car and
Whoa, why is this background actually? I remember he told me that his sister made this background.
Hey, I'm not gonna use your name, Kane's sister. You know who you are, but that's a fire background.
Yeah, that's probably the best background here.
Yeah. Also, I love how the dog can canonically talk.
I'm pretty sure Kane had that in. That looks like his handwriting.
Sounds about right.
It could have been Kane's sister. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like this background looks pretty darn good.
I'm really
Yeah, I
tired
agree.
from all the rushing, and I'm trying to stay calm. My sister, who I will give a fake name for, I'll just call her Bob.
Yeah, let's call Kane's sister
freaking
Bob for the rest of the video.
Goat.
So Bob, you know who you are. I'm pretty sure this background was also made by you. Good job, Bob. You did great.
It's
Yeah,
in
kudos
Mega
to you, Bob.
Overdrive.
Everything's not fine. It's not fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine.
Bob with the carry.
Let's go, Bob cameo.
Yeah. Bob's only appearance, I'm pretty
anyways.
sure.
So, we get to a gas station. Okay, I'm sorry, that drawing was kind of bad. We're gonna get back to the story. So, we were there for
Kane had no mercy.
I like how the 0 goes over the for being.
It's the small things that add up.
I'm being so dig, but to be honest, I wouldn't have done any better at this age. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
hours.
Also, you can tell
I was
that this
kind of
is
like Bob at that
2020.
moment. I
Yeah,
was kind of upset.
it
Well,
was
it's kinda
it was
not.
2021.
Our
COVID
good
was gone.
friend, it was my friend's dad. I'll just call him friend's dad.
Friends that could that have been like
Such a
Swifty?
great name.
I don't know much, but it could have been Swifty since they were like
It's-
next door neighbors at the time.
That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of Kane
He
lore
offers
that we
us a
know.
place to sleep
Yeah.
tonight. So
I mean, we
I-
know the
I
guy.
plopped down on the
That's
floor.
true. We've been
floor
in this
of
house.
the
If you
bed.
guys didn't
I
know.
got in our bed and proceeded to sleep, and that's it. Okay, we're fine now. As I'm recording
Thank
this, it's been
goodness.
3 weeks, so I'm just gonna end it.
Oh, thank goodness.
So it's the end of the video now.
We need a sequel to this video.
My house is no longer flooded.
Wait, how's
Oh.
the ink card so long?
Oh, is it just? Oh, I don't think you
No.
remembered how to use Adobe Animate.
No. Please tell me there's audio.
There's no audio. It's just
Okay.
it's just a black screen for the rest of it.
Remember that in the video. Not
Okay,
gonna
let's-
lie.
Let's give him slack. That wasn't that bad, honestly.
No, for a first video, that's a strong first video. I can't even hate.
It's not bad. We should do this like thing for like other channels. Like, what if we watch all of my old shorts?
Watch everybody's first video.
Yeah, watch everybody's first stuff, how they started off.
Yeah.
All right, drawing video game characters. This video's 30 minutes long, so I'm just gonna skip around to it.
Not gonna lie, I've never watched this video.
I remember I was in this video.
But I remember when Kane was recording it because I was on vacation at the time and I couldn't be there. So I was
Aw.
originally gonna be in this video because for behind the scenes secret for everybody watching, we all had like a big group Discord like group chat,
Yeah.
and Kane just started like an open like call on there, and I was gonna join, but I was busy so I couldn't. So this was almost a Bakeman appearance, but not quite.
A lot of our calls were handled through. A lot of our video calls were handled through Discord for YouTube.
Honestly, we still do it. So I mean, some
Honestly,
things never change.
I have a story about like the school stories that never came out.
Oh yeah, but the behind the scenes scoop.
Yeah, the behind the scenes scoop.
Hello, people.
Okay, here it goes. So,
Oh yeah.
honestly, the general consensus was drawing video game characters, but it was like us as the video game characters.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's me right there. This was back when I was in my Undertale, like, obsession. And so, my Discord
Very
name was
true.
Frisk.
How original.
Yeah, I had a problem.
The internet. Today I have Crash Kid, who's only
Hi.
posted one video.
Oh god, my voice
Oh.
was so... My voice was so
this
high
would
back
be
then.
Fun.
Hi.
Alright.
I can do that voice if I tried.
Yeah.
And I have my next door neighbor.
Yep, Swifty. Yep, there he is.
Swifty cameo.
This is probably his first appearance in a game. I'm pretty sure the first subject here was Kirby.
Yeah, I remember that from the thumbnail.
I remember a lot of this was just us yapping.
Kind of like a Pokemon thing.
Oh,
hi.
little Kane, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing about it too is I didn't have a digital tablet at the time, so I had to do everything on paper.
Oh,
So
You're
how people
Jane?
saw my drawings were just me doing it on paper and then pointing my camera to it.
hey, I mean it works.
Yeah, look, see this black box? That's my phone. I finished mine really early, so it's just him doing this a lot, and it's just like me just trying to get his attention to say, look at mine.
Please notice me.
Notice me. Yeah, see, I was holding it for a while
Yeah,
before he finally acknowledged it.
the work that you put in.
Kirby.
Yeah, there's Swifties, there's Canes, and then there's mine.
Nice.
Oh,
You're
and this
just
is
kinda
back when
there.
Grayson was Pump.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Those are the old
Absolute
days,
blast
man.
from the past.
All on the Meteorocracy SMP and the FNAF fans.
Dude, this is a time capsule.
Undertale Squad World. Pump Frisk Lolbit. This was back when Reese was Lolbit.
Yeah, this is freaking time machine right here.
Yeah, this was middle school. We were all in dark. These were the dark times.
And yet my Discord profile has not changed since then.
You were the one that just kind of stayed consistent.
Yeah, I've been depressed Mr. Krabs for like 5 years now.
Some old man. Is that you, Pinocchio?
Real.
What was Little Crash Kid yapping about?
You're cooking something.
Anyway, so yeah, our next one was Among Us, so Kane drew this.
Ooh.
This was back
That
when we
is
were doing... This is
interesting.
back when he was Blazing Sun. What is this profile picture?
That's a great question.
He's going to confront his demons.
He's going through it in that.
Honestly, I'd want to see like an animated series, but it's like Kane.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I'd watch like an animated series in this way, like him battling like these little shadow creatures.
Was Kane on to something here?
He's like in this bubbly white space now, so I want to see what. Honestly, I want to see a show of that. I want to see what he can do.
Yeah,
Maybe make a comic series about it, since I know this whole thing is comics now.
that's true.
What do you do with your Among Us?
So yeah, we drew Among Us.
Why are you looking sus? Red's always.
Oh,
look at
nah.
that. It's really good.
Oh yeah, he did the same thing. He drew on the iPad. And I'm trying to see mine. Yeah, there's mine. You can barely see it.
Oh, that is so true. You're always like God imposter.
I was really good at Among Us at the time.
It's so weird hearing people talk about Among Us nowadays.
It was so popular back then.
It was the game.
It was just the game to play. And it was so
Yeah.
fun at the time.
Good times.
Yeah, unfortunately at the time of the airship, it just kind of fell off.
That's true.
Honestly, it's still a fun game. I'd play it again.
Yeah, it's a good time.
But yeah, there's like the me as an imposter with all the blood on my visor and just like killing people.
Sussy Crash Kid.
Sussy Crash Kid. But yeah, I was really good at Among Us, mostly because I was really good at lying to people.
Great skill to have.
Amazing skill. Oh, this was the Undertale one.
Oh.
As you can, yeah, we had a whole like Undertale phase for anyone who doesn't know.
Except me. I never played the game.
Yeah, you never played it. Everybody else,
I had no clue what the heck was going on for like a year.
everyone else was like, yeah, that's why I'm called Frisk, because like it was the whole Undertale squad. Like we were really in Undertale. And Spooky
Yep,
Moon.
and I was just there.
You were just there. We just added. I think the day you were added is when we went to the zoo.
Probably. Yeah, so behind the scenes friendship stuff, I was just added. I don't think they actually saw me as a friend back in this time period. I was just kind of like mutual, I think.
I mean, I was chill with you, like from 4th grade to
Okay,
like 5th grade.
nobody there hated me, but I don't think anybody like really wanted me there, so I was just kind of there.
Yeah, it was only the time of the zoo where we actually like started talking and became friends.
Yeah, so that's the behind the scenes scoop. If you guys were wondering,
Also, off topic, what is this drawing of Crash Kid?
peak.
I like how
Absolute
one shoe's
peak.
bigger than the other.
Oh,
And look, he's got like a long nose.
it's just Pinocchio.
It's Pinocchio. That's why I said that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get it now.
Hello, people.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what my drawing was. Oh, there it is.
Heart over your.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sure is me. To be honest, my art style hasn't changed that much, just gotten less squarey.
Yeah, now it's like digital.
Yeah, it's gotten less blocky and more like, you know, consistent.
Smooth.
So yeah, I gotten better.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and the last one was
Oh,
Sonic, because
oh.
Kane was like really into Sonic.
it still is. But yeah.
But yeah, I remember making mine. I just gave mine like quills. I remember not being super proud of that one. Yeah, look, there it is.
Good time. Holy Pete.
And then it
I'm
just
showing mine right now. 1.
No, wait, hold on. I need to... Oh my god.
Huh?
It's not that deep. 2021 Kane.
Oh,
I'm trying to find the. Oh, here it is. Here's my
Oh.
iconic
I love how
line.
Sonic is.
Oh,
I love how Sonic is just like, what the?
That's so real.
I was making
You're a
fun of
real
it because
one
like
for saying
Sonic
that.
looked like he was like, what the hell is this guy?
Yeah, it's all in the face.
Well, yeah, that was basically the whole video.
Pete.
Ooh, let's hear the end card. I don't think I've ever heard this one. Oh, we both left. We were done with him.
Beat it for the video. No.
You just left him.
Oh, there was no end card. It's just him.
Oh, it's just this. Okay, at least there's like music this time.
Yeah.
He's
Even
getting
if it's-
better.
All right, let's listen to sports.
I think we've all played sports as a kid. If you haven't, you're probably drawing cartoons
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Can
while
we
you're
can we
playing
pause? I already have something to say.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the mouth in this one?
I remember this was back when Kane was like experimenting with rigs.
Yeah. Honestly, objectively, this is better than the first video. But I feel like the first video just like has an aura that this video just doesn't have.
Yeah, this was back when the Double Dummies was being made.
Is he still making that?
I don't know.
Or like it's gonna be like a web comic thing?
I remember reading his pilot script. I really liked it.
Yeah.
It was
so
kind
you
of like
guys
SpongeBob
probably
met the
never
Cuphead
saw
show.
it. Just so you guys know, it was actually like pretty cool. Like he had like this whole like big plan,
Yeah.
and then I just don't know what like became of it.
Dude, he literally had like a whole Sonic plush series that he planned up to like season 6, and then only 5 episodes came out.
Dude, Kane, if you're watching this, please bring it back.
Dude, he was so ambitious back then, I remember.
Yeah. Props to him though.
Yeah, I respect it. But dude, this was the old Mikey rig.
Yeah, the OG model.
Yeah, but it wasn't really a rig. It was just like him stretching out like his body parts.
Yeah. I mean it worked for the time.
Yeah, honestly, I was still impressed he made something. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean I still couldn't do that, honestly.
Yeah, but let's get back to here.
I think we've all played sports as a kid. If you haven't, you're probably drawing cartoons right now while you're playing Smash Bros. On your Switch.
Wait.
I wonder who he's talking about.
Okay, I can tell the mouth.
I feel like there's two. So like objectively that's good, but
Yeah,
everything else is so simplistic that it just stands out.
Yeah, and the same thing
And like
is like
not in a good way.
there's too little mouth expressions, you know.
Yeah.
But this is still like 2021. He's still learning, so like.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
and this is when he changed his name to Canamates.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wasn't in the video. Oh, this is the one where I voiced the chat.
The end card. Your second appearance.
My
A lot
second
of
appearance,
sports
yeah.
As a kid.
Probably more than I should have. So let's talk about that.
That was a line like This is back when like we were all into really in like Odd Ones Out.
Or I feel like that was mostly Kane. Kane was like really into it.
Dude, back when I was little and I went to like Kane's house to like do like some Sonic plushie like recording.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember thinking it was like the coolest kid on planet Earth because he owned Odd Ones Out merch.
Oh yeah, he had like the plush and like the T-shirt, right?
Yeah, like I thought he was so cool.
Hey, you know, Kane, you are cool.
Yeah,
You are a cool cat, dude.
yeah. I remember being like, I didn't know how to talk to him because I thought he was like a cool kid.
You're afraid to talk to him. Honestly, fair enough. Kane had aura, Kane still has aura, but like back then it was different.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
The first sport I can remember,
Was soccer.
I don't remember much about it.
I like how some of his like thing was like, I wonder if some of this was recorded in his closet and some of this was like recorded out and about.
I bet so, because you can tell like a change in my audio.
Yeah, like some of this better quality, some of it's more focused, some of it isn't.
Yeah.
But my family does. But I would go off this field and take a breather and get right back in.
I don't know why. I mean, I have asthma, but this is way before that.
Yeah.
Okay, this makes sense because like back then Kane made so I'm pretty sure Kane already said something about this on one of his community posts, but Kane has like a heart problem.
Yeah.
So like that makes sense.
Obviously, Kane in sports, like it's amazing that he has like this many stories to tell.
Yeah, I'm surprised, man.
Yeah, Kane
Also,
Lord
my
goes deep.
sister got hit in the face
It's
with a
Bob!
soccer ball.
It's Bob.
It's freaking Bob.
Random dude who hit my sister.
Real.
Yeah. Then I joined baseball. I don't remember much about it. All I remember is
Wait, I
my
just
friend-
realized this is the debut of the Snock shirt.
Oh yeah.
It's the debut. Let's
Last week.
go. Anyway.
friends were on the team. I got awards at the end of each season. And
Nice.
no exaggeration, it was always so hot. I'm not joking.
Dude, this freaking image. Didn't Kane make like a shirt out of this at one point?
I was about to mention that. Yeah, he did.
Like Kane tried to sell a shirt with this on it, and I really respect that.
He really tried to make merch 3 videos in.
Dude, that takes like commitment.
Oh, wait, no, it was 4 videos in because Sleep Study was where he announced it, right?
That's true, but he did use this design on it though.
Yeah.
But for real, I do have one memory. So I sat somewhere in the backfield or something, and I was right next to this fence, and it was a fence. But while I was
Woohoo.
sitting next to the fence, I saw a ball coming towards me. I got it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it went over the fence. I would say more, but yeah, I've spent too long on this video. I'm just gonna end it right now.
Hey guys.
Yo, it's Canevates.
It's me. It's Kane. I mean, Canemates.
Canevates. It's totally him.
It's definitely Canemates.
This is Blazing Sonic, and yeah, this is totally me. This is Blazing Sonic.
I want to give
I
some
gotta say
insight
that-
about this.
Uh-huh.
This was recorded in my grandma's house in Texas. No, wait, I shouldn't say that.
Doxing Crash Kid's grandma.
Yeah, but this was recorded in my grandma's house. He literally texted me that he was going to sleep study, and that that I had to, could you like record an end card for me real quick, like pretending you're me, and I'm like, okay, sure.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say your impression was spot on, but fun Canemates fact, I've never been in an end card once in my life, and I'm really sad about it.
But yeah, this was done on the iPhone, like voice memo.
Pete.
Yeah, I didn't know how to record my voice, so I went on voice memo and sent it to him.
If it works, it works.
Yep.
It definitely
I would
works.
totally not make someone else do the thing because I'm too lazy. What are you talking about?
Okay, so about that, I just said he was too lazy because I forgot about the sleep study thing.
Yeah, the subtle shade is crazy.
But yeah, if you want to watch something that's a little cooler than what you just watched, you should check out this guy's friends. They do animation.
This guy's I wasn't doing a very good job at being Canemates, but I guess that's part of the joke.
Yeah. No, it was Kane. I don't know what you're talking about.
Two, and I'm pretty sure they're worth checking out. One of them's called the Bake Man, and then there's the Gaming Boy Batson, and Crash Kid.
God, Gratian had such a long name back then.
Yeah, good times.
So, yeah, I just don't know what to say. 35 seconds. Man, that goes by really.
Okay, that was the joke. That after
Yeah, but it just
35
cuts
seconds,
off.
it cuts you off.
I can respect that, honestly.
Yeah, just that was a fun little joke I wanted to add in
Yeah.
because fun.
Hello, people.
No, we already watched this one. Sleep study
Yeah.
time.
I remember liking this one, honestly.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Okay, this
Everyone-
one's a lot more. This one's a lot more like polished.
Yeah, you can tell there is an up in quality.
Yeah, he's got hair now.
He
go.
grew hair.
Oh, this was back when he had like the Lincoln Loud hair.
Yeah.
One does it.
Forget.
To the day you die, you need sleep.
Oh, and he's got music too, the up in quality.
Yeah, no, like this was like Kane like really going for it. I
Yeah.
remember this at the time.
Unless you're nocturnal.
This was like the holy
Then
grail
you're
of
just-
Canimates videos at the time.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well,
His
try
magnum
to
opus.
sleep.
Holy
Wires
crap.
attached to you, and a headpiece, and you have to wake up at 5 a.m.
Dude, this must have sucked for Kane, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That
Also,
looks like
this is the
pain.
only time that Kane has ever implied that he's had a nose ever in his channel. This is the only time that it's appeared.
Yeah.
Well, there's no
Weird
other way to
thing,
explain this, so here
Yo,
we go.
his mini
He's
me.
bald. He's bald.
He's been revolved. He's been revived.
I can respect that. He brought him back from his one video.
Honestly, I want to see his mini me come back if he ever does like review videos.
Yeah, it's like a funny little like visual gag.
If he does any like animated or like edited like himself in videos, like I'd want to see his
Yeah.
mini me come back.
That would be cool.
I had a sleep study. You don't know what that is? Then Google it. Yeah, I'm not wasting your time.
That's
I had
so
to do
real.
it in a hotel. You might think that's all fine and dandy, but it's really not that bad. It was fine, but a lot of stuff happens. So, this is what happened at my
His head was moving. I didn't notice that.
Whoa.
sleep study. Okay, let me give a flashback. A few months ago, I had to go to
Okay,
the
that was actually a really well
Okay,
drawn.
let me-
Look at that. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
I missed the
Underrated Kane
snog
moment.
shirt.
give a flashback. A few months ago, I had to go to the doctor. I had a little test for my breathing, and that's just what I do every few months. As I mentioned in my sports video, I have asthma, but I did a little below average on this particular test. Lungs, you have failed me. The doctor suggested that I had a sleep test to see if I had sleep apnea. You don't know what that is? Then Google it. Stop asking stupid questions. Anyway,
What do you
He's
mean,
getting so heated.
bro? What do you mean? Stop asking stupid questions. That's a legitimate. I'm curious now. What?
Okay, honestly, I think it's a funny gag. They're like that he should bring back.
Yeah,
Google it.
I feel like Kane should like bring back this type of content. Like, not like this exact thing because I know he doesn't want to do animations anymore. But like, maybe draw a couple like drawings of himself and like have him like review like maybe like Sonic content or Spider-Man content. You know, just give us thoughts on things because I like this type of content he did.
Yeah, like it's good, and like I know, like especially with like the amount of like that like Kane's gotten better over the years, he would absolutely like perfect this style.
Like, you would actually like cook.
Yeah, but Kane, you do you. We're
Yeah.
just making a suggestion.
Yeah, we're
You
just
can
here.
ignore us.
We're just your silly friends.
a few months later, we arrived at the hotel. There was this special place in the hotel where they did a sleep study. So we went to the room and quickly went to dinner. I need to take a breath here.
Also, I respect how
Whew.
all these videos.
All
are
right, what were we
unscripted.
talking?
Say that again.
I respect how all these videos are obviously unscripted. It,
I
it
mean-
like makes it like so much more relatable.
Actually, I think I was at his house when he was making the script.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
so this
he did script it.
this definitely was scripted. Yeah.
Dang, you can't tell.
You really can't.
And I really don't mean that in a bad way, but like, wow, it seems like so like genuine and like non-scripted.
Yeah, like I remember the Google it joke from when I was at his house.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I remember this was also the
Wow.
time where I got to try out his drawing pad.
dang.
Dude, actually, I remember this was like one of the times where he tried to get us in like Scribble Showdown.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, and I remember a joke where his mom was gonna take us to Peppa Pig Live.
Dude, Peppa Pig aged perfectly.
Peppa Pig aged
Holy
perfectly.
moly, they freaking knew
They freaking knew.
the
My
lore.
friend Peppa Pig was suspiciously a game that everyone played for a while.
Yeah, it's all connected.
About sleep studies. All right. When we got back, I sat in the chair and the doctor put on the wires. Now, what I failed to mention is that we didn't know what to expect from this. So when they put bandages on my head, I was confused. You didn't say this was gonna happen. Yep. I went to
Wow.
bed and I went and I went to sleep. All right. We're about to wake you up. So I needed to wake up at 5 in the morning to go home. And when we went home, I
Dude,
looked
this
like a
freaking
mess.
image.
There was a piece of
Dude, that
paste
image
in
is
my hair.
iconic.
I remember this was back when you wanted him to make a shirt out of this.
I don't think he ever did, but he should have made a shirt out of this.
I mean, I would have bought it.
Yeah. I want this on like a mug.
Hold on, let's go to his current
I could
merch
get this on a
shop.
mug. Yeah, I don't think any of his old stuff is still on.
No, but honestly, I'd buy this geometry one. This looks pretty good.
Yeah, that shirt's pretty. Yeah, we're selling out for Canemates right now.
Like-
Please buy this dude's merch.
Yeah, like
It's
actually,
actually a pretty cool shirt.
it's literally discounted. Now's the perfect time.
Yeah, hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag
But
not
we
sponsored.
totally should be.
I'm not gonna lie, I would actually buy this if I had the money.
Yeah,
It's actually a
that
W
broke
shirt.
lifestyle.
This one, not so much. I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. To be fair though, it's just not my thing.
Yeah. If I when I make merch, I want to make stuff that like I would actually wear.
Oh, I forgot that you have a merch store.
Yeah, I do too.
That's a totally real thing, and yeah, I'm gonna shout you out. Watch that video. It's really freaking funny.
I don't know. I always
It's
cook with
genuinely
the
the
ads.
funniest video ever.
I don't know why. I just always cook with the ads.
Yeah, but you should buy everybody's merch.
Yeah, please.
I should drop merch.
Yeah, buy our merch, guys. I want a
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch too.
We need it.
And all that. And I took a shower. And that's the whole story. Honestly, I don't know why I needed it to do it anyway. It takes me 5 minutes to fall.
Dude, now that I've noticed that his head like kind of moves around during like the rig
Yeah.
part of the video, now I can't unsee it.
Okay, honestly, that's a nice little detail that probably went over a lot of people's heads.
It went over my head.
That's actually a nice touch.
Yeah.
Asleep, and nothing can wake me up until I wake up. But I did it.
Real.
I thought this was an
Oh.
interesting story. It was, lol. But the doctors were actually very super nice and helpful. This isn't over yet.
Okay, I respect him for putting that in there.
I remember we'll get to a safe mugging because I have a story for that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so post-production, Canemates
Let's
here.
go.
Yo, that's his old shirt. I remember I told him to make that West shirt.
And I just want to let you guys know that we have a new merch store.
Okay, so this is just him adding his merch. Okay,
Self plug, fair enough.
I feel like it's fair that we skip the Huey on Canvas Pro 14 review and art.
Dude, I still haven't seen it.
To be honest, it's
In all honesty, huh?
I've seen it. It's literally just exactly what it is. It's just a review.